First, I want to say good morning. Just look around my view from my suite here at the Embassy Suites, downtown Chicago. Beautiful, beautiful morning. You know, when you think of Chicago, I think most people just have the wrong impression of Chicago. The downtown area here, near Navy Pier, the Magnificent Mile, Grant Park, all this area is beautiful, folks. Beautiful. Hold on. Might be Donald Trump calling. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, sounds cool, dog. All right, I'll see you later, man. Peace out. Yeah, that's cool, DJT. I'll see you later, man. All right, that was the president. Wants to come hang out with me since I'm back in the States, you know. All right, folks, I'm leaving the Embassy Suites downtown. I'm in my taxi. And my friend right here just saved my rump because I'm going to Chicago O'Hare and jump a Delta flight. So I get up this morning. Now, it's my bad, my lack of preparation. I got up this morning, plenty of time, thinking I can grab a taxi because there were taxis at the airport. There was no issue. Well, downtown, there's an issue. There's no taxis on the streets. I go to the front desk. They're like, well, we can't call a taxi. I'm like, what? I've never been to a hotel that tells me they don't call taxis anymore. So, my plan was to get on Uber. Well, the Uber account is locked for some reason. So I'm going to tell you this. If you have a foreign, I hate the word foreign, if you have a telephone number outside the U.S. that you signed up for the account and you come to the U.S., I guess they found that suspicious, so they locked my account. No indication. They just wouldn't let me pay by credit card. So then you're like, all right, how do I load this money up where I can book this Uber? Went to Best Buy, bought a gift card. Still hasn't been downloaded. So I'm like frantic. I'm about to miss this flight. So she started calling all the cab companies within the phone book, and half of them laughed at us. They're like, you got to give us 24 hours notice. Most of them went to voicemail. So finally she gives me this number to, what's your company, Flash Cab?
Flash Cab.
Okay, it's called Flash Cab, F-L-A-S-H. So if you're in Chicago and you need a taxi, just call Flash Cab. I finally got the dispatcher on the line. He's like, all right, got somebody on the way. I'm like, right now? He's like, yeah. 10 minutes later, my friend here showed up, scooped me up. So I'm on my way to O'Hare. I think I'm gonna make this flight, but it started out just a crazy morning. Just everything from the Uber thing not working to there's no cabs on the streets to there's no my goodness, nobody answers the phones. So if it weren't for this Flash Cab, I'd be missing that flight right now, and I'd be staying another night here in downtown Chicago, which was not my plans, not in my plans. So folks, that's what's going on. Just lack of preparation. Oh, go to the ATM machine, can't get a tune out of that trombone. No problem in Southeast Asia with my ATM card, but I come back to America and that little bitty ATM machine just doesn't work. Oh, by the way, because that Uber thing didn't work, they locked my credit card. So I had to get on there, unlock my credit card. It's been a crazy morning, which sometimes when you're traveling, you just don't plan on these things happening. I just plan on getting up, getting me a taxi. Again, there were plenty of taxis at the airport. There were no shortage. Brought me right down here. It was no problem. But, it's just been a crazy morning. So it's onward to Chicago O'Hare to try to get down to Atlanta, my friends. And today's Monday. I think it's the 22nd. It's the 22nd. The hotel didn't put the breakfast out till like 7:30 or something like that. It's, I don't care about the food, but I'm thirsty as hell. So as soon as I get to this airport, I'm about to tear up some damn Bud Light. No, take that back. I'm not tearing up Bud Light, but I am gonna drink some beer. But then I'm in America. They may not serve beer this early in the morning. You know, that's what I got going on. Other than that, it's a beautiful day. And over there is a Chicago Tribune. And we're rolling into 5.0. And here's a look around the flash cab. That's the same thing right there. Got this credit card machine. Should be good to go. Right, pulling into Chicago here, my friends. Might make this flight. Alright folks, there's the number right there. And my friend.
Everyone is welcome.
Alright folks, so here in the Chicago O'Hare, we're boarding. I scored me a first class ticket on this flight. I'll explain that later. But it was actually cheaper because I got 2 bags. They're making these announcements about COVID-19 and all this crap. I'm so sick of hearing that, to be honest with you. I don't want to hear that no more. But it's just permeating this shit about COVID-19. God, just shut up about it. Can't get no beer this morning. Even the damn Starbucks down here is closed. I think they got McDonald's open up there. But yeah, so I had a great overnight trip here in Chicago. Other than the little scare this morning about not finding a taxi due to my lack of preparation. Everything else is good. There's just a handful of people on this flight. I mean, if I had to guess, it's 40 people tops. Yeah, it's a smaller aircraft, but you know, you can look around. This is Chicago O'Hare, typically one of the busiest airports. But ain't nobody home. Today's Monday, July 22nd, 2020. All right. Almost time for us to board. Thanks for riding with me on this little trip down to Atlanta. Folks, I got a special boarding announcement. Just call my name. I might be the only dog riding first class. I don't know. Here we go.
Creates confidence in air travel. Mask wearing provides a consistent layer across all travel points that can help prevent the spread of COVID-19. We need our customers to feel 100% safe, so they will continue to book and travel to help sustain our comeback. It is critical that once the boarding process is completed, if there's someone you want to sit next to,
50% in first
there,
class.
don't hesitate to move.
That's our quota, 50% first class. I don't know about the back.
As Earl was telling you, we've got a little bit of weather moving in from the west, but we've been filed routing that should take us east of that weather, but still might be a little bit of a bumpy climb out until we get south of Danville, Illinois. Then it should be a decent ride for you. We're expecting an on-time arrival. We really appreciate you flying with us today, and we do hope you enjoy the flight.
Cool. Gonna have a little chop. The roller coaster ride. I love that.
Take a moment to review that safety information card in your seat back pocket. So if you have any questions, we'll do everything we can to ensure you have a safe ride.
Man, that was rough.
With that weather that's south of us, they're doing 15 miles in trail for all the departures just to space everybody apart so they can vector you around all that weather. As a result, it's just going to slow down departures here out of Chicago. We'll give you a better update once we do get airborne on our arrival time, but we'll probably be on the ground here for another 10 to 15 minutes.
Time to say goodbye to Chicago, my friends. A great little stay here. Here we go.
On the flight crew and flight deck.
Coming into Atlanta, my friends. New stadium, I think so. I don't know. And off to the left side of the aircraft is Stone Mountain. Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play. Folks, there's no mask requirements here. Welcome to Atlanta. That's a good thing. People ain't wearing no mask here. All right, so there's a train in Atlanta. If you're not familiar with Atlanta Airport, but I was gonna come through this area right here, check out some of the artwork, see if they've changed it up, updated it. And I'm pretty sure that the lady that's picking me up is going to be late. So yeah, she got all kind of nice African artwork through the middle of this walkway area here. Yeah, but hey, welcome to Atlanta, where the players play. You ain't got to wear no mask. The fucking restaurants are open. People are living their everyday life. This is the way it should be around the world. Damn, it's good to be in Georgia, my friends. Zimbabwe here in Atlanta. Tradition in stone. I'm gonna keep trucking. Ain't no need to take the train now. Keep right on walking. If I can. Yeah, I can.
The next stop is for domestic baggage claim and ground transportation.
Alright, it's the Delta South baggage claim. Next stop, pick up the bags. There, where we coming from? Chicago, 2098, Belt 9. Down at the end, my friends. How long has it been? A decade since I walked these, these feet walked this place right here. I was at the wrong one. I was over here at 8. And I need to be over here at 9. I just saw my darn bag go by. I guess because I was in first class. Come out first. Go around the other side and get it. First class, your bags come out first. Awesome. All right, folks, I got my bag back in Atlanta after about 10 years away. Almost 10 years. Now it's time to go out on the curb, find my ride, and I bet you $5 she's gonna be late. We'll see. Like, all this is new.
Follow CDC recommendations and maintain
All this is new to me right here.
Please, if possible, stay 6 feet away from your fellow travelers. Thank you for flying through ATL and stay safe.
So, of course she's late. All right, whatever. I'll stand out here, watch traffic go by, soak up these fumes, enjoy the ambiance of this. I don't know what this is. It wasn't here when I left, but it's here now. So we are underway. I'm leaving Atlanta Airport, and my Uber driver, she was late. She was a little bit late, but I told her I'm gonna give her a 1-star review. But I'm on the ground in Atlanta, the ATL, where the players play. My goodness, it's good to see 75, 85, 285. My goodness. Folks, I'm happy to be back in Atlanta after almost a decade. I guess 8 years, coming up on 9. Right at a decade, what have you. But great flight coming down here. Shout out to the flight crew taking us in and out of that weather. Great job by them Delta pilots on the Boeing 717. But you know, you riding first class on a lot of these flights over here. It ain't nothing like riding coach when you're on an Etihad flight. My goodness. All right, folks, so we're rolling out. Thanks for joining me on today's video. Welcome to Georgia.
Your message. Okay.
Damn car's talking to her. So is this Turner Field still open?
I don't think so, no.
What?
They've
It's
got
not-
the new stadium in Cobb County.
So the Braves playing Cobb County?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
My
I
goodness,
don't
folks.
think they're doing anything in
That,
Turner Field.
you know, I remember when Fulton County Stadium was still there and they tore that down. You know, Turner Field open for the Olympics, and now it's like a ghost town. It's run down. So we're coming through downtown Atlanta. A lot of good times in this city back in the day. The Grady Hospital, the greatest. All right, folks, I'm seeing my first graffiti, Black Lives Matter. There you go. I've been hunting that in Chicago. Had to come all the way down here to Atlanta to get some graffiti pertaining to these protests. But where's all the protesters at? We're in the middle of Atlanta. I don't see any cars on fire. I'm just disappointed that I haven't seen any protesting activity.